I can see an innate desire, sword in hand, warriors side by side. I can feel it, it burns like fire. Worlds collide, an unstable landscape, side by side. But that's what this mandates. Be it might and unlikely allegiance, we will fight because that's the best defense. No turning back, for such is our path. Is clear as we ride against a dark empire. By my soul, may the last thing they hear be the roar of this raging fire. Disobey the savagery mindset. Not today, we'll let loose and find it. Brutal will define our reaction. Rip out the throat of each one in their fashion. No turning back, for such is our path. This day we find the glorious death. Fear not, my friend, for righteous the path. They shall remember glorious death. Glorious. The angels have fallen, my allies are beaten and broken down. I shed not a tear. After all, this is why we are here. A war we were not supposed to win. If I'm to die tonight, I'll kill every demon that stands in my spine. Go! You must send me a fool. I'll stand on the skeletons of every goal. But if I'm to die, well, this very night, we'll kill every demon that stands in us. No turning back, for such is our path. This day we find the glorious death. Fear not, my friend, for righteous the path. They shall remember glorious death. Make them remember glorious death. Glorious
There is nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off, fuck that. Bethesda, there is nothing I love more than to fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself.
Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what?
Fucking pronouns! I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity ambiguity, so you can fucking current day us. Current fucking day. Fuck off. We can't see past our own fucking reflection. That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda. Twat waffle. That's all you fucking are. Twat waffle. Fuck off. Fucking gender ambiguity. Fucking current day Californian shit. Cause that's all we fucking know. Cause we're boring. We're so fucking boring. You're boring. You're fucking dull. You have nothing to say. Fuck your immersion. Guess what? Fucking pronouns. You take everything we love and you just can't help. Shovel your dog shit. Fucking crap. Ideology into everything. Every single surgery fucking thing. Hi everyone, welcome to
What common?
Rip and the Silverback, episode 85. I wasn't in any capacity buying Eric time to sort out his technical issues, and he connected with about a second, possibly less than a second of that song left. And I was like, am I going to hit something else? Am I just going to go, hey guys, Eric's having a few issues with connection. Let's just do some shilling for 5 minutes or whatever. But here we are. I'm the Silverback. He's the Rip. How you doing, Eric?
I'm doing good, doing good. Yeah, man. Tech issues. I don't know what was going on in my studio, or my office, rather. I'm in the studio now. In my office, it wasn't pulling up the camera. So I had to run in here and get everything set up really quick. And then when I got here, it wasn't pulling it up through the browser I use.
Oh.
Believe it or not, I'm using fucking Edge right now. Never used it. Forget that it's on my damn computer. But yeah, that's what I'm using right now. But it's the only damn thing that's working. So yeah, here we are on episode number whatever. 85, episode 85.
Here we are.
Wow.
Born to be kings, man.
Wow.
We're the princes of the universe. Well, maybe the Ripperverse. Hey.
Hey. There it is. Perfect.
There it is. We had some breaking stuff literally about an hour before the stream.
Okay.
James Gunn has announced the latest DC movie, dude.
And that will be
Superman again.
What?
Superman 2. Man of Tomorrow, it's going to be called.
Okay.
So we're going to have Superman, Supergirl,
Superman.
Clayface, Superman.
Huh.
This looks like everything's going according to plan. Anyway, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. Fucking holy shit.
Wow.
Let's do a quick bit of shilling. I want to do a quick bit of shilling because there's something which is popped on that has really piqued my interest, sir.
Yes.
So here we go. This is the ISOM Definitive Volume 1. So this is collecting the ill-advised arc. Choose your cover. A couple of banging covers there, actually, to be honest with you.
Shut up.
Which is great. This is collecting the first 3 parts of ISOM. No diss, because I've got them. I've got them. But dude,
Yeah, I kind of threw that in there.
it.
Right here. I kind of
Ladies
just
and gentlemen, we got it. Oh, he's actually got the prototype. Hey, let's have a look. Hold on.
Right here.
There we
got
go.
the prototype right here.
Oh, open that up. Open
yeah,
it.
open it up.
Fucking legs, bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, open that thing up. Yeah. Top to the bottom.
So yeah, this thing right here.
Yeah.
You can have all of your. It has you can fit basically 8 on each sleeve. We have a bunch of sleeves that we're giving you. You're going to be able to hold up to 400 cards. So this will future-proof you without any sort of issues whatsoever. So we have a bunch of sleeves. I actually took a bunch of them out. They're really again simple and plain here.
Yeah,
and that you can put 4 on the front, 4 on the back, and yeah, we finally got that binder to you all. I'm actually already in production since I approved it. Yeah, there you go, right there.
Love my binders.
There you go.
Yeah, love my binders. You know,
we wanted to make sure we got you something that was familiar, but obviously needing to fit our cars because they're massive. So we sent some ideas back, got our manufacturer down, and yeah, man, I'm really excited about this. I'm glad how the prototype turned out, and yeah, I can't wait to get this to you all as part of this definitive ISOM Volume 1 collection.
Awesome. So yeah, this is available now. Great t-shirt as well. I love this cover. I love this.
Shout out Eric Ninotowski. Shout out.
Short box as well.
Yep, got that in
Still
there.
Available. So if you want to get your isomy stuff now, in case you don't know, the people have been collecting the document cards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do a life hack for you because this could have broken you. On the isom figure.
Yep.
On the isom figure, there is a singular document card.
Yep.
So if you've got the packs, because there's 5 volumes so far, I should know. I fucking got them.
Yeah,
there's 5 volumes so far. Don't miss out on that cheeky peeky one there.
It's a sneaky.
So yeah, there's a sneaky cheeky peeky one right there. Make sure you get that, obviously, for your collection if you're making sure you want to get all.
If you want everything, you got to get that one. You're gonna want to get
just in case you didn't know, and also pick up this figure because it looks fucking great.
Yeah. So go grab that. Yeah, man, I'm really excited. I know a lot of people have been asking me about that every single week that I would stream about that damn binder, and I'm glad we could finally make that happen for you guys. And I wanted to give you something that was decent. That's why it took us a little while to make sure that we got something that we we felt good about it. It just didn't want to put something out just for the sake of doing it. I wanted to be solid for you guys, and I think we feel good about it. And yeah, like I said, we'll get this to you alongside the definitive ISOM. Stoked.
Yeah, it's relevant, man, and it's it's all good. We all love a t-shirt and everything. We all love a hood lid and all that kind of. I'm talking like the kids now. But it's great. Norfolker, you got the cassette. Like yesterday, I did a little bit of shopping yesterday. Got myself the LP, got myself the cassette, got myself my Norfolkers.
And today, someone brought up in the chat, we just right before the stream, live officially is the art book. The concept, the concept art book and the CGC version of the concept art book are in there. We also updated there's a new I Want It All, obviously, that has that as part of it if you were waiting at the end to get it. But you can go grab it, of course, just as a single item right now in the collection, the Norfolk collection it is.
Yeah, and go grab that. Hold on, I just want to check something again because Norfolk. Norfolk is only it's like 250,000, so it's only 50K, and there's still 10 days to go. 50K off the next milestone, which will be the final
milestone. That'd be the final milestone.
That will be the EP. That will be the EP. Which will be absolutely fantastic because I love you and Dan collabing for that. It'd be great to have some more there, bud.
Yeah, so we're gonna do something special for you guys. Dan and I actually. Oh, by the way, we're gonna be streaming soon enough. The reaction to the reaction. We'll sit down and go through. Me and Dan are gonna go through all of these various reactions. A bunch of those out there. I'm gonna have some fun. We're gonna close this down right because next week it ends. Next Friday.
I tell you what, if you also want another chart topping,
gotcha. We'll bring you in.
Artiste.
We'll bring you in.
You just let me know.
We'll bring you in.
Your people call my people, and we'll see if we can sort something. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get you. We'll get you in. You obviously deserve to be there since you're a chart topper yourself.
Having been there, done that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
It's nice to hand it over to the next generation.
Exactly.
It's nice to see the kids rising up.
We'd appreciate that big time. But
hey, you're welcome. You're fucking welcome.
I appreciate that big time. But yeah, we got all of that stuff active between Norfolk, Ripazines and the action figure. Horseman number 2, can't forget that.
Horseman 2
is live right now. We also have on the Ripazine side,
Gary's book.
Gary's book, Waiting for Nerdrotic, is there. Of course, we just announced Shadow Century, which the artist of that ISOM cover that you were referring to is the artist for the Shadow Century book that will be coming out via Ripazine as well. And of course, Yellow Flash's book and John Diller's book is starting to deliver right now. Most of you have actually already got your books. Be sure to do those reviews, man. We're really excited about that.
And you know what? I had about half hour free going into today's stream. It was 7 p.m. UK time. I just tidied some shit in the office, which I was pretty happy about. Sat down at my desk. I was like, what time is it? It's just 7 o'clock. I got a half hour to spare. Went and read Catch and Kill. What a banger.
Yeah.
What a fucking banger story that was.
Oscars.
That was great. That was really great. I was like, more. After I read that, I was like, more.
Let's go.
Give me more now. Fat boy needs cake.
Let's go.
So that was excellent. So really enjoyed reading that one. So yeah, well done. Great stuff. Yeah, I got me Ripazines 4 in the shipped.
Let's go.
I mean, Yairas, they got shipped to other place, didn't they?
Yeah.
Fucking Brandon.
Yeah, blame Brandon.
Fucking useless Brandon.
Blame
Brandon. What a wanker.
Blame Brandon.
Yeah, blame Brandon. That's what I'm doing. So Miira 3s are shipped as well, and they've gone to the other place.
Yeah.
But thanks to connections within the Rippaverse, I managed to snag myself a copy getting sent over of Yaira 3. So well done. Thank you, Soskers on that one. Got a few things that we could go through. Last week, we had the potential, but obviously that story broke. I have yet to be arrested.
You're here.
I do stress the word yet. Because a man in the UK has just been jailed for 2 years for waving the St. George's flag at the protesters of doctors and scientists, and brain surgeons. So they've just been jailed for 2 years. It took eight police officers to arrest a 90-year-old woman, which is really good to see. A man was arrested for praying silently 50 meters away from an abortion clinic in the UK. By the way, if you're a doctor and a scientist, you're allowed to pray in the streets. No problem. That's fine. Hundreds, that's fine. But he was arrested for silently praying, because apparently you're not allowed to silently pray unless you are 200 meters away from an abortion clinic. So he was arrested. And of course, Graham Lynham, whatever, creator of Father Ted, The It Crowd, great show. He was arrested at Heathrow Airport for scientific phobia, doctor phobia, brain surgeon phobia tweets. And his condition of bail was that he does not return to social media. He's banned from Twitter. If he breaks that, he will be jailed.
That is fucking insane. Excuse me.
It is literally Orwellian 1984. We are living in 1984 with Herr Starmer running the country. But we are living in a country right now that the active government has said out loud, this isn't even bullshit, has said out loud that the rights of illegal immigrants supersede those of the British public. So that's where we are. That's where we are in this dystopian.
That's hard to believe, because there was a time period where we would joke about that, right? Like, we're going to say something and someone's going to get arrested for something they said on social media, blah blah blah. You don't ever think that that's going to happen, like, really, like, for real. And the fact that we are now there, unfortunately, this is happening in your country. I mean, we've had some issues out here in the U.S. as well, especially particularly with people protesting around abortion clinics and stuff like that. We've had the same thing. They treat those spaces as if they're absolutely sacred. But either way, man, it is kind of crazy how things have gotten, where people you almost have to watch what you say on social media, because it may come back to
Big Brother's watching, mate.
Right. And it's like crazy to even think about that some peace officer, using that term ironically, can come knock on your door and say, hey, good sir, we found that you had said thing at 8:59 p.m. On Sunday that integration bad or something like that, and we've come to arrest you. What?
Well, I mean, we have the Online Safety Act of 2023, which is as nebulous as they come. It's you might as well just be reading the YouTube terms and services. You know, it's as nebulous as that. It's really open for interpretation, which allows them to abuse the law and abuse the system. So if you say something online that the UK government doesn't like, it's time for the knock at the door. And to say that was it 400 and something, but this is a few years ago now, about 400 and something people, because it's going to be way more now, like 400 and something people in the Soviet Union were arrested for online posts, whereas in the UK it was 3,600 and something, over 3,000. It was essentially nearly 10 times as much, 10 times more people get arrested in the UK for online posts than they do in Russia, which is awesome. When you see a stat like that, it's like, yeah, everything's honky fucking dory. And apparently, the British government are also toying with the law of banning the St. George's Cross from being presented outside. So, yeah, nothing says that your country's been run by people of the country than the destruction of your country's flag.
This goes
meanwhile, but just FYI, meanwhile, the doctors and the surgeons and the rocket scientists quite happy to come over from these countries that they say they're oppressed with. Mm-hmm. And by the way, you know, these aren't asylum seekers; these are economic refugees who are looking to earn more money in these countries and send it to the other countries, therefore actually tanking the economy of these countries as well. But, you know, don't arrest me, British fucking please. You know, I don't mean to have made any of you fucking soy fucking cuck boys who like it up the fucking ass from furries cry or anything like that. So please, you know, don't put the old fucking don't make me do my fucking porridge for words, you know, words of violence and all that. You know, I hate to make people fucking cry. But they'll be waving their flags quite happily, and there'll be no fucking repercussions to that, because that's okay.
I don't know, man. Like, I look, it does appear that, look, we deal with a lot of craziness in the U.S., and I think what you're seeing is just how egregious it can get, or how crazy it can get when a government does not fear its people at all, like any consequence or anything of that nature, and they take a step further, and it's like almost incremental. It really is incrementalist, and the fact that one thing turns into another, everything's a power grab, till you are now having to worry about maybe your door being knocked on because you said something that the government did not like. And again, this is a Western country, guys. We're supposed to be liberal in the like literal.
We're not liberal.
Yeah, not at all. You can see in the classical sense, you get what I'm saying, but that's we're far removed from that. We're far removed from that. And again, it is happening right now in the UK. We see bits of it happening out there in Canada as well, and how bad that has gotten. And it has crept its way, though, you know, you've seen some things have kind of leveled out just a little bit with the change, in regime, with President, Trump becoming president. But, you know, you're only one election away, if that, from it going right back to, hey, you said something people didn't like against a group that they said were protected, even if they aren't born here, even if they haven't even lived in the country. You said something that they found to be abhorrent, and sir, we now come to collect. So be it by fines, literal jail time, whatever it may be, it's a way to strong arm you or pimp you into basically not saying shit.
Yeah, by the way, I appreciate the bail super chats that are coming to pay my bail for when I'm inevitably arrested by the Gestapo, the peace officers. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, peace officers.
Peace officers. Yeah, yeah. I think the peace aspect is making sure that you never speak again.
Yeah, that's exactly what they meant by peace. But that's crazy. 2 years jail.
Yeah, did you see the the BBC were doing a I know PSA, I guess you could call it, as regards to noise on the subway, on the tube as we call it in London. And I'm not trying to generalize here. I think this is just factual, but when you think of people who are making noise on their phones in tubes, tend to be of a certain age demographic. Yeah. I'd say both male and female. I've seen it both times, and I'd say certainly a multitude of different colors as well.
Yeah.
But it's very much a very specific age demographic. Well, the example that they decided to use for the BBC was an elderly white man.
Wonder why they did that.
Because we know all those elderly white men that love to get on their fucking mobile phones and blast drum and bass.
On the trains and the buses.
Yeah, you know, on full fucking whack. You know, why they jump and twist and they go like this. You know, yeah. It's so the BBC's working as intended. Fucking useless cunts that they are. So you know,
it's not funny. I laugh to mask.
I know. Look, you can't hate the fucking BBC or the fucking British government enough. You really can't.
Yeah.
It's treasonous. It is. They are traitors, and it is treasonous. And there is a way that we deal with treason in Minecraft.
Well, to be fair, I think that is that amendment. Obviously, you know which one that we have out here has. Look, government will all the time go as far as the people allow them to go. But I believe there has been opportunities in even in my lifetime where the government could have really went full communistic. But I think particularly in the South, especially in the South, that the fear that, okay, this might be the one to set off people being like, okay, we're done here and go fuck yourself. Right. And start actually defending themselves as well. That fear, even if it's just in the back of their mind, I think prevents them from going, though they've attempted to in some capacity, although incrementally, yes, going full commie with this bullshit, right? Whatever you want to call whatever.
I wouldn't say it's commie. I'd say it's just a pure dictatorship now.
Well, I mean, I'd argue that one necessitates.
Well, I mean, communism ultimately is a dictatorship.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
I mean,
but
that's
no,
what communism ultimately is. But you know, they like to have different words for dictatorships: Marxism, socialism, communism. It's all the fucking dictatorship.
Yeah, it's all the same shit. Ultimately, if you want to get to the nitty gritty, even with what Marx referred to as the dictatorship of the proletariat or whatever the fuck. So yeah, but no, that is quite frightening, man. It does remind me kind of how crazy it got during the COVID days. And I was largely, just because of the area that I live in and the state I live in, I was largely disconnected from some of the craziness that was going on in like Washington and obviously up in New York and in California and things. And it's like, fuck, dude, like, thank God for at least us having some level of decentralization, because I could not imagine living like they were living out there in the West Coast for during that period of time where you were literally being, your neighbors were snitching on you for like being outside.
It's the amount of stuff which is getting censored, dude.
Yeah,
that's the problem. It's the amount, because we only get to see it when somebody posts their camera footage online.
That's fair.
Do the media report on it? No. Do the government report on it? No. Do the police report on it? No. Because they're all in collusion with each other. They're all run by the same fucking things. They're all the government's on the board of these fucking places anyway. Got connections, yada yada. All this information never comes out. The BBC is so skewed left, it doesn't know if it's fucking a communist, a fucking socialist, a Marxist, or just a totalitarian fucking regime right now. Yeah. It's like, but we're just all of them. Yeah. So you have to see online, and when these actual mobile phone things come out, where these rocket scientists are just walking into people's houses, just walking into people's fucking houses and having to be removed, but there's no consequence. There's no consequence to
that's
that. But
the problem, though. Like that's what makes it obviously. It not only is why it exists, but why it incentivizes them to go any further, because they know that it's especially dirty when you have basically the people, right, willing to, again, snitch on their neighbors for doing nothing that violates the private property rights of another person. It's just that, well, they deemed it illegal, right? And if other people, again, if they come from a certain region, if they do whatever the fuck, you just kind of have to bend over and take it. You can't notice anything as far as the demographic change. You can't acknowledge any of the demographics themselves, right? Who is more or less likely to do X and Y thing. Even though you know that it's true, even though the factual, even in a lot of cases, the government's own reporting will validate everything it is that you're saying. The fact that you are taking that position publicly is something that they take exception to, and that's what's really scary, because essentially it's telling you not to tell the truth. Yes. And lie to yourself and lie to those around you, right? And also it prevents you from coming up with any sort of contingency plan that protects you from, especially, again, your property being harmed by these other individuals. And that's what really pisses me off about all of this shit, because that's ultimately what it boils down to. You don't want people to be able to protect themselves and their people. And in fact, you will incriminate them in doing so. Those that will go out of their way to say, look, I have had enough. This is bullshit, and I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to fucking take it. Well, then the government says, wait a minute, you can't do that. You're silently praying. Well, wait a minute, you can't fucking do that. You're waving a flag we don't like. Well, you can't do that. Unless you're one of them, right? And that's what people are saying. I saw posts coming from some guys out of UK. I can't remember the brother's name. He was like, look, man, if the law basically allows us or forces us basically to comply with all of this shit, maybe the law in itself is the problem, needs to be changed. Yes. Right. And that's facts, right? That's absolutely facts. If that's what's preventing you from getting, especially people that are, sexual harassers and abusers and people that have gone out of the way, again, to violate the private property rights of other people. If there's something conflicting with the law, whether it be because they're refugees or whether it be because they are of a certain color, and you can't do jack shit about it, well, your laws are fundamentally flawed. Fundamentally.
And the reason why we start off with this chat is because let's go into the lighter side of it now, because Apple TV have decided, do you know what people really want to see right now? They want to see a middle-aged white woman, liberal white woman power fantasy where Karen is going to save the world from doctor and rocket scientist extremism. No, from white men, because right-wing white men are the fucking problem. By the way, what is considered right-wing today, when I was in my 20s, was a classic liberal.
Yeah.
But nowadays it's right-wing extremism. So let's have a look at this incredible trailer. Yeah. I posted about this a few days ago. Couldn't believe what I was fucking seeing. Laughing my fucking head off. This is coming from Apple TV. Here we go. Jessica Chastain. God bless her.
Hey, kids, come on.
Oh, right. First of all, let's stop it within just 3 seconds.
Mix kids off the rip.
Oh, thank goodness. Because you know what I fucking hate more than anything in the world, Eric? It's white people married together.
Together, yeah.
I hate that. I fucking despise it.
Right off the rip.
You're not married to there is no this isn't an interracial fucking relationship. Get off my fucking TV screen. Get off. First tick box, fucking done. I don't know about you, Eric. I'm just gonna throw this out there, but I'm gonna say that her husband is a very calm, unassuming person that probably doesn't even have a personality. just exists to go, yes, darling. Yes. I'll take the kids to school, darling. Yes. Yes. Just a guess. Just at a guess.
Yeah.
But thank God for the first. So Apple, well done. 10 out of 10 for the fucking first relationship. She's there. She's looking at her laptop or tablet, whatever it is. Look how sad she is because of all that right-wing white male terrorism going on right now. She's upset. It's a disease that needs to be treated, and Jessica Chastain is the cure.
She's working.
She's working. I thought this was a no-work weekend, Mom.
Why is she in the back?
I was just about to ask that. Did I miss something? Is there like a dog in the front seat? And why is the dog in the front seat? I just like caught that, and I was
maybe
I didn't know if I missed something, but maybe
he is a man, so maybe he's not worthy to be sat next to when there's a Karen. Yeah, Karen doesn't sit next to no fucking man. She sits next to the kids, you know. But no. She can't associate herself with that. Why the fuck is she in the back? I need context of that.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Dreaming liberal dreams. Uh-oh.
It's going to be a coordinated mass attack.
It's going to be a coordinated mass attack from the white-wing Christian males, probably. This foundation was made possible by something us donation from the Abrams family, dedicated October 1997. Okay.
Blood will be shed, locked and loaded, and planted for months. The hunt has begun.
Are you white? Are you male and white and online? Are you a terrorist, sir? Are you terrorizing? You in or what? Yeah, she's going to infiltrate. She's going to infiltrate the white wing.
She can do that.
Yeah. Let's see these terrorists in action. I'm sure it's coming up. Oh, by the way, that's just become the biggest meme on the internet right now. That.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know where it even come from, and now it's good to see it live. But I've seen it. I have no idea where the fuck this came from. Now I know.
Even a fucking Home Office tweeted about this in the States, which is funny. Yes. Let's go, Jessica. Oh my God. Between 1994 and 2020, 893 extremist attacks took place in America. 3 of those were by white people. Oh, that's gonna get me arrested.
I would love to see what the instances are, because in any, I guess, attack is bad. But
probably like somebody saying, "Oi, Karen."
Yeah. I would like to know what they define that as.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious if this was a satire. It'd be amazing if just underneath it went up to 3 of those were by white right wing extremists. Hey Google, out of the 893 extremist attacks that took place in America between 1994 and 2020. How many of those were actually by right-wing white extremists? See what Google says. Google says, do you want to buy the latest Katy Perry single? Okay, so Google is saying that 57% of the 893 were from right-wing extremists.
Okay.
57%.
Okay.
Okay. which equates to approximately 509 attacks.
Okay.
Okay. Sure, Jan. Today, unseen heroes protect us from countless more. Well, if there's been 893 since 1994 and 2020, are you saying from 2020 to 2025 there's been unlimited, countless more? We cannot count above 893.
Countless more.
What do you
Countless.
do in there all day? All night sometimes.
I track people who are planning attacks. My job is pretending to think like them.
My job is pretending to think like them, but I don't. I'm Karen, and I only think the approved government way.
Stop those people from doing
Uh-oh.
there's
Oh, American flags!
Go back.
Uh-huh.
A second.
The room with the white guys?
Yeah, so it's just, let me let
White boy, white boy, white boy,
Yeah,
white boy, white boy.
every
white
one of
boy,
them.
White boy, white boy, white boy in the back as well. White boy, white boy
Every
arm.
single one of them.
Yeah. Well, they are the problem. Let's just be honest. Especially he's a bit fucking Aryan looking, that fucker. Get him out of here.
people from doing really bad things.
FBI, on your knees!
Oh no! I tell you what, I am absolutely on board with this. We all know the demographic of ginger white guy extremist terrorism.
So many of them.
Yeah, I know they got no souls, but this just ain't. Come on now. Even we can't fucking extend our suspension of disbelief for this. Look, that's a lovely polo shirt. Where did you get that from? I want to buy one. Oh my god, I've just become an extremist.
On your knees!
That's why we
Yeah,
call
wait a minute. Was that Ryan? Maybe.
her the Savant.
The
Snipers,
savant.
bombings,
Oh,
ambushes. We're on the verge of serious violence.
okay. So here's the terrorists mingling around. We got white boy. We got white boy. White boy. We got white boy. He's turned around. I can't tell. Willing to put money on white boy. You can tell. White boy. Oh yeah. See under that white boy. Can't really tell with that one because they've got a fucking raccoon on the head.
Watching him for a year and a half. He's recruiting for something.
Isn't that fucking MasterChef from the MasterChef TV show that's been cancelled after the 2 seasons it was given from the get-go because no one watched it.
Like he has like an American flag on his hat.
No. Do you know? Well, yes, but do you know what it even looks like? It looks like that 9 apparel.
Yeah. Huh. Oh yeah, 9 line stuff. Yeah.
9 line apparel, whatever it is, kind of looks a little bit like that, don't you think?
Yeah.
Is it MasterChef? Is it MasterChef? It looks like MasterChef. With a beard.
I don't know what it is,
Oh, look at these hideous white people. Fucking hell.
but it's massive.
So did she work with the FBI? Like she's not
a
just doing this
savant.
on the side.
Look, dude, all I know is all the people of power are women. That's all I know. Yeah, she needs to infiltrate the right wing, easy for me to say, extremists. She needs to infiltrate them and pretend to be one of them, but it all backfires and they go after her family. And she's going to, no doubt, save everybody. She's going to save the kids and her husband who's going to cry in a corner.
Great plot.
Yeah.
This guy isn't just planning violence. He's out to make a statement.
What do you think violence is, you dumb fucking cunt? He's not just doing violence. He's saying a statement. Who fucking wrote this? Fucking Einstein. Oh, look. That's a white guy. That's a white guy. This is a white guy. It's a white guy. It's a white guy with an American flag.
Like, again, just think about what the symmetry is essentially. What this is, the story underneath the story, right? Like,
I think this is called propaganda.
Yeah.
I think this is called propaganda and white liberal Karen bean flicking fucking fancy material. Oh God, we've got to save America from the fucking white man. Oh my God.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't think.
I wonder if. I don't know, man. I wonder if like U.S. agencies. I don't want to get too conspiratorial with this, but I do wonder if there was some sort of kickback.
I would not be surprised if they had consultants at
like
3
CIA and FBI, and I'm not going to go as far as to say that they funded it, but I wonder how involved they were. Let's say that.
You don't need to fund it when the people are in charge are fucking absolutely wanking themselves off to put this anti-white rhetoric on their fucking TV. I mean, admittedly, it's about 5 years too late. If this came out in 2020, you'd just think it's standard course. But the fact that it's coming out in 2025, you're like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
What kind of a statement?
The kind that history refers to with a month and a date.
What? So you're talking about Islamic fucking extremism? 9/11. Who did that?
The evil Southern white people, I guess.
I guess so. The July the 7th bombings in London. Who did that? Oh, wait. She's thinking of a more specific date, Eric. Maybe a date in January.
Oh, fuck off. There's no way. No way.
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
No way. No
yes.
Way. No fucking way.
Yes.
There's no way that's the case.
Yes.
No.
Not you know, the one where the only person who died on the day, but a policeman died. No, a policeman went home and had a heart attack. That's what happened. He wasn't killed there at all. The only person that was killed was one of the people who was very politely walking through.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in September of 2001, dude,
no way, bro.
You can't fucking hate these people enough. You can't hate them enough.
No way.
Innocent Americans are going to die. We need to.
Having innocent Americans are going to die. My immediate response is, and what kind of American are you? It's kind of like one of that kind of like, what kind of American? The legal kind or the illegal kind of it?
This is rough. This is rough.
I love AHA, by the way. They're a great group. Anti-hate. Oh my God.
I'll trade further.
I don't think you should keep pushing this.
Listen to me.
Wait. She has to bed MasterChef? Oh no, that's her husband. This is her husband.
Listen to me. They have photos of your family.
Oh no! Oh no! What they gonna do?
You think if you engage with terrible things, you're daring even worse things to happen.
Oh, just dude. That is a fucking bulldog licking piss off a thistle. That is the face that killed 1,000 erections right there. That is Karen. Should just go the Karen.
Oh man, this is rough.
God.
This is rough.
Liberal women.
What is
liberal women, mate.
do
The
we know
cure
what
for
the
erections.
do we know what the what do you call it, the ratio is on this?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you that in a second, bud.
Okay.
Gonna show you that in a second. September 26th. Okay, so let's just douche. So 10,000 upvotes, 22,000 downvotes, including me. And I do have did this a couple of days ago. No.
Oh man, this is look. I don't know. We've talked about it a billion times. In that
movies,
we know that how long it takes to get these ideas started and production on a movie, all that takes time, right? And so because it takes time, even if you believed, which I don't necessarily, or I didn't necessarily believe that we were going to be on the complete other side of this weird shit, whatever you want to call it, weird shit. There's enough stuff entertaining in some capacity, I guess, coming down the pipeline that had already had its production green lit and they had to release. And this is yet another example of it. So either there's other one or two things that you kind of you kind of have to accept, and that is either we're not through, or Hollywood is not through with this. And that's my position. That's my position. That they're not through. On the other side, at minimum, you'd have to accept that, well, even if they are, there's still some projects that are coming down in all forms of entertainment that, because it takes so long to produce, even if it was out of style, they still have to come out with it. I'm of the opinion that I do believe that these people still have their heads up their asses entirely within Hollywood, that they think this is some sort of shit that's I guess somebody wants to see, or people are interested in. I don't see the appeal of a movie like that, other than to unless you're making it for your peers.
Well, yeah. Well, Apple is a very, very rich company.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, hey Eric, interesting fact. When I was a kid, Apple were like the good company. You know, they were just like the anti Microsoft. You know, you can't fucking virus our shit. Blah blah blah. They were the alternative. They were now. Hey, fucking retards. Absolute fucking brain dead retards. Do you wanna buy a new iPhone every fucking year like the dipshit that you are? It's not fucking Call of Duty, for God's sake. Yeah, it's time for the annual phone that hasn't changed fuckity all.
It is. They're not the look. Apple is in on it. I mean, look. I assume that every mega corporation is like, at least in the West, are in on it, at least as far as the messaging is concerned. But yeah, if we accepted that this is still going to be the case, I think that look, my opinion is that Hollywood gets everything that it deserves. Okay. I don't think that, I know you're of my opinion, but there are people that are in our space who we are even, are cool with, who seem to believe otherwise, that we are on the other side of the quote unquote wokeness. I disagree.
No, not even close.
I disagree with that. I've disagreed. Yeah. I've made it a point to disagree with it. That doesn't mean that there won't be outliers from time to time, but I'm of the opinion that they haven't learned anything.
No. Disney will go down with this shit.
What have they shown me to believe that they have learned from it, right? Which would if anything, that's what's going to incentivize them to change. will be that they learned something, especially financially. Took a hit, like, oh, fuck it. But I'm just not there. I'm just not there with it. I'd have to see more for me to accept that we're on the other side of it. I don't believe that we're there yet. And I do believe that maybe this is a project that for sure, again, people thought that it was a great idea in peak 2020, right? With the Summer of Love and everything. I totally understand that. That said, I still don't get the feeling that we're on the other side of it. And it was of my opinion. If you remember, I called this, if you were watching my election day stream. If anything, Trump winning would incentivize them to go back if they ever stopped to doing the same shit.
Oh, yeah, going back to the TDS roots, yeah.
Yeah, right. Going back to what built this whole shit, right?
But I was saying that once the TDS started, though, it's never stopped.
That's what I believe.
It's never stopped.
I believe that, but a lot of people
We're going to get in 10 years' time, for fuck's sake. We're still going to get TDS in 10 years' time. He's going to be fucking buried by then, 89. I don't think Trump's going to make it to 89.
Right.
God bless if he does. But, even when he's long fucking dead and buried, that's when the exaggeration. It's like, right, when I was younger, dude, one of my mates said to me, when I was discovering women for the first time, one of my mates said to me, he says, do you know the best thing about losing your virginity? And I said, no. He said, the best thing about losing your virginity is that you can stop lying and start exaggerating. And that's exactly what the case is with this. It's like when this guy fucking pops his clogs, we're going to get the most extreme fucking shite of TDS that you've ever existed.
Like
and then by the end of the fucking
Reagan, basically.
By the end of the decade, he's going to be fucking if Hitler fucked Stalin up the ass and they had a baby, that's what he's going to fucking be. And Karl Marx was the fucking daddy, godfather, whatever. He's going to be like fucking that.
I don't believe that we are on the other side of it. I'm of the opinion that we haven't seen anything yet, and that includes gaming. Hell, we were just covering last week a game that Xbox themselves funded.
Journey North, going north?
Yeah, going up north or some shit. I don't remember the name of it, but
illegally breaking into a country
where you hide from fucking border patrol in the actual video game.
This is water, not vodka. Okay,
but yeah, I'm sorry, I don't see it now. Look, would I love for? I don't want people to get the wrong idea and think that I'm like being a pessimist or a black pill. I'm just a realist, okay? I'm not a black pill guy. I started my own company for that reason. Like the reason I started this company was because I understand that there was a market need for people that just wanted to be entertained, right, and just wanted to have a little fun without all the on any or either side of political aisle with all the bullshit. That said, structurally, I don't think Hollywood has it in them to change.
No.
I don't think that that's the case. I think that every time you see that outline, you're like, guys, we're fine. This is good. We're finally on the other side of it. Woke is dead. Nobody cares about this anymore. People have realized that this need to be a pivot. Soon as you think that you got that, you end up with the savant. Right?
There will be other companies that will come in and they'll make just normal stuff.
Yeah. I think that's likely. Absolutely.
But these companies are lost. Disney, they ain't gonna fucking change. This from Apple just shows how utterly tone deaf they are.
Yeah.
And like, how much do you think this cost to make? I reckon this cost a bubble. Not that like I said, not that money is an object, because A, they're not short of money, and B, it wouldn't matter even if they were short of money, because as we've seen from the Detron 5000, with companies like Warner Brothers, you could just go
Paramount.
billions upon billions in debt with no repercussions whatsoever. It's still fine.
Whatsoever.
No. Yeah, if you're a football fucking team, you would have been folded.
Yeah.
You know, or anything else. But no, if you're a film producing, you get billions of debt. Who fucking cares?
Who cares, man? You're not wrong. But yeah, man, I think it's I think it's more likely that you're going to get more of these than likely that this shit is over with. I just don't think it is. And the reason why I believe that is because I'm just, you know, when you keep tabs, if you are one of those poor souls like myself who like does stuff with Blaze, so it's literally part of one of your gigs to stay in tune with what the fuck's going on right in the world, right? Which I guess is a good thing in some case. I haven't seen these guys change their tune at all. What we were just, well, I don't know if you guys saw it get reported that the NFL, for example, were doubling down on their social justice messaging. So just when you thought that all this shit, we were over that, the NFL said, nope, we're going, our commitment to social justice is still a thing.
Of course.
So they haven't learned anything. Or if they have learned, they just don't care. So I'm sorry to my colleagues and everybody that's out there who again, we're cool. I love you guys to death. But if you are peddling the idea that we are on the other side of this and this is over with, the wokeness stuff is over with, I'm sorry. I think you're in for a rude awakening. And I say that with love.
I say this without love at all. Not even a fucking iota of it or a drop. Not even a fucking drip from the fucking weeping tip of my cock of fucking anything like that. Love at all. I think Karen is going to be in for a very rude awakening when their demon, the white male, has been defeated and they're left with what they're left with. Then, only then will they get a fucking reality check, the likes of which they've never fucking ever known before in their lives. But, you know, that's not for me to fucking worry about because I'll be long gone. I would have fucking gone into the gulags long by, you know.
You'd have been either dead or in jail, one of them.
I'll be in a fucking mass grave with salt on my fucking rotting corpse somewhere. That's where I'll be.
That is rough. Yeah, man. Look, I'm looking at the rhetoric of these the shot callers within these industries, entertainment industries, and their tune. I know people have gone. This is what's happened. This is what I believe has happened. Okay, people are exhausted of the conversation, and therefore, to cope with that, they're trying to accelerate us to get on the other side, right? But it's the reason why I say it's a cope is because it's not an actuality. It's not a reality. It's not that we are on the other side of this. Is that you want us to be on the other side of it? And I'm right there with you, but it's a little delusional more than anything. It's like I'm exhausted of this shit. We've gone through this for, since 2016 or 2015 or however long we've gone through all of this bullshit. I'm ready to be over it. I just want to live another life. I totally empathize with that position, but I don't think coping helps anybody by thinking that, well, we saw this thing because I'm so tired of this. I am going to try to perpetuate the idea that it's over with, or at least it's in a sharp or steep decline. I don't believe that it is. I think that there are some instances where people become desensitized to certain things, right? For sure, because now they've gone half a decade plus with seeing it, like race change stuff, for example. But that doesn't mean it left. If anything, it just means that you got more comfortable with it. So it's there. And again, I empathize with the fact that, people can be exhausted in speaking about it. The guys, I've been speaking about this forever. Here we go. Yeah, another example.
You segued us onto this. Yeah.
Fuck, it's perfect segue.
Yeah,
what
Jeffrey
a show
Wright
runs here.
I know. Jeffrey Wright is eager to return to the Batman 2. Slams racist and stupid. response to his casting. Jeffrey Wright says he's excited to start filming the Batman 2, which will start in early 2026. Actually, it's going to be April 2026 that it starts filming. So that's not early. That's nearly halfway through the fucking year. While taking a moment to express frustration at the backlash to the casting of a black man in the role of Commissioner Gordon. Yawn, fucking yawn. So I actually responded with, where is it? There it is. I responded with, yes, Jeffrey, in 90, because he says the world's moved on from when these characters were created, blah, blah, blah. So I've said, yes, Jeffrey, in 1939, when Batman and Commissioner Gordon were created, there were white people. And now in 2025, white people no longer exist. So race-changing established characters stops the racism or something. I don't fucking know. Fucking Hollywood. You can't hate it enough. You really can't.
Yeah.
It's just full of the... look, I think Jeffrey Wright is a really good actor.
Again, two things can be true.
Exactly.
Two things can be true. He can be an excellent actor, right? In his own right. And it can also be fucking retarded that he's playing Jim Gordon. No, both of those can be true. Look, I did the video when it first came out, though obviously by the time the movie actually ended up getting released, I was over this shit and you couldn't pay me to go see it. But you get what I'm saying, right? I called it then. I was like, I don't care that people think this guy is awesome. I totally understand that. Whatever. Have him play somebody else, right? Like if that's the case, but him being Jim Gordon, and you're not going to gaslight people that have been fans of this medium, a visual medium, by the way, guys. Comic books. I don't know, people that are watching out there, America, comic books are a visual medium. Yes, you cannot, it is totally rational for people to look at said visual medium and expect some sort of accuracy. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, it should be expected. It's a visual medium. Are there going to be concessions when you're reading a comic book versus when they show up in live action? Yes, there will be concessions, but this one is a needless one. This is a needless change. You didn't enhance Jim Gordon by any means by having him be played by someone that is black or biracial or whatever, because he's kind of light-skinned. So I don't know if he's biracial or what. He might be just as much white as he is black. But you get what I'm saying. That's not.
Yeah, I am.
That
my next video is going to be black man calls slightly lighter black man out on black casting.
But it's and here you go.
Dude,
you're racist. You're racist.
Tiresome. It's fucking tiresome.
It is. It is tiresome.
These are established characters. They're not just white people or brown people or black people. These are established fucking characters. Jim Gordon is a white guy with red hair.
And a mustache.
Yeah. That's who Jim Gordon is. And that's how he's been played. Now, there was some absolute fucking weirdo. Actually, can I see the weirdo freak in here? I think did I
mute his ass?
Weirdo? Yeah, I think I muted his ass because he was hankering for a ton of attention. But anyway, so there was some fucking retard that was just like, oh my God, are you going to start melting down over a race change? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So I just quote tweeted with a response of meltdown, question mark, sir. I think you should read your own post, because he was having a meltdown. And then other people engaged with him about this. That's why I muted it, because now everyone's screaming at each other.
Yeah.
So now I've done my work. I can mute it and walk off. Yeah? My work here is done.
Yeah.
So they're all screaming at him, and he's trying to fucking scream back at them. And he was like, Jim Gordon's been played by no, what did he say? By a plethora or something of different. No, he fucking hasn't. You little lying twat. By the way, the guy who's doing it has an AI / photoshopped image of their face. Yes. So no, Jim Gordon hasn't been played by a diverse group of other people throughout the history of Jim Gordon on the silver screen, whether it be fucking small or large. No, neither is Alfred. Neither is Bruce Wayne. Right. Neither is the Joker. Right. Neither is the Riddler. Neither is Mr. Freeze. Neither is any of them.
Right.
But in recent years, in the last, 6, 7, 8 years since this fucking infection took over Hollywood, then yeah, every fucking person has. Jim Gordon's black. Barbara Gordon, remember, was going to be black.
Yeah,
but she wasn't even going to be his daughter.
Yeah.
She was going to be the fucking Jim Gordon from the fucking Snyderverse's daughter.
Yeah, we'll make that make sense.
Dude,
to be fair, they do dumb shit like that in comics too.
Well, they just did it with this fucking savant thing, you know?
Yeah.
So, but that's where it is. It's all over. It's just all over the place. Now fucking black girl. Yeah. Now Batgirl's got to be fucking black girl. Now, we got to do Asian Bruce Wayne and Asian Alfred for Gotham High. Remember Gotham High?
Oh fuck!
With gay fucking Asian Alfred.
Oh fuck!
Oh, hi, Bruce.
Oh man, these are memories that I just put in the back of my head. So go.
I am Starfire. Remember, I am Starfire.
Oh yeah,
fat fucking ugly piece of shit goth fucking crap.
Yeah, it's almost like they do those things so they could justify whatever they're gonna do in the future, right? Like, hey, it happened. It's like everything gets pushed to the forefront. We've seen this with both mainstream comics. Go back to that IGN post about about whatever.
Yeah. Let me go back to yes, Jeffrey. Here we go.
So one thing the thing that gets me is the same tired, and again, this is a perfect segue because we're just talking about, hey, I don't think we're on the other side of this. Again, as I cannot tell the difference when this reaction, I hear a reaction like this. This doesn't, I don't see any difference from 5 years ago. This is the same way I expect Hollywood people to act and react. So what gives you, if they still are saying the same exact thing as if it was 5 years ago, what gives you the idea that we're on the other side?
Well, nothing, right? Because look, I'll show you something, a very interesting thing here. This is IGN. This is mainstream media.
Yes.
Now, we laugh at IGN because they are warranting of that. They're warranting of ridicule.
Yeah.
Right? This is an account with 10.2 million followers.
Yeah.
Okay? 210 likes.
Yeah.
That is it. My response about Jeffrey Rush has over twice that, nearly 3 times that amount. All it is the elite talking to the established media and just spinning their own fucking narrative in a circle. They are so disconnected from reality. They're disconnected from their audiences. They're disconnected from the people who should be reading this, but aren't, because you're fucking dog shit.
Yeah.
And you're a joke, and you've been a joke for fucking donkey's years. They're all just circle jerking themselves. So this is why Jeffrey Wright says this dumb fucking shit, which could derail your fucking movie. Because by the time the Batman 2 comes out, it's going to be like 5-6 fucking years since the first one. Remember, this was meant to be our young Batman. The Batman is set in year 2. Although canonically, it can't be, because in Batman Year 2, he carries the gun. But no, anyway. But you don't want to do shit like that. But so they're just circle jerking their own fucking ideology around and around to the mainstream media, who then post it, and then the only people who read this dog shit anymore are the same people who are ideologically aligned, and they go, yes, Jeffrey, yes. Meanwhile, their actual customer base, which have abandoned the mainstream years ago, are going, Jeffrey, just shut your fucking mouth. You're a performing monkey. We're a performing monkey.
Anybody that entertains, that's is literally what you're doing.
That's all we fucking are.
You're entertainers, yeah. 100%.
So just get on the fucking screen and dance.
Yeah.
That's all we want you to fucking do.
Yeah.
That's all we do. We're here with our fucking cameras.
That's what everybody. That's all it used to be. Like that was all the point. Like I think everybody preferred it when they didn't know much about their favorite entertainer, right? And especially movies, right? That's all that they ever were. Like it was just like, hey, you're a movie, you're actor or actress, and that's all they ever were. And you're an entertainer first and foremost. But I think a lot of them admit. I mean, you've heard a lot of OG musicians talk about this. as well. It's like, dude, like we make music. You know, us getting involved in all of the political bullshit doesn't make any fucking sense because that's what we're here. We're here to make music. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing here. Whereas now, though, with social media and the media gaslighting, not even gaslighting, it's more so they're trying to fan the flames. Let's say that. So they even try to bait a lot of actors into, even if they are reluctant to do so, basically taking the positions that they take. So I just the thing that I take a special exception to is insinuating. And I don't care who that came from. Mainstream, it doesn't matter if it was from IGN or from Jeffrey Wright himself, wherever it comes from, to insist that people that take exception to what's going on, to insist that they are racist for taking exception, disliking. It doesn't even matter if they don't like that. They get to do that, right? They get
when
to
you
say,
cry racism, you don't have to defend your position.
Well, yeah, you get to shut
because
down.
when an established character has been race changed, somebody absolutely has the right to criticize that.
100%.
But the problem is they're not wanting criticism. They don't like it.
Right.
And so because to criticize will go against their ideology, will go against the ethos of what they're trying to do, which is just, it doesn't matter who these characters are, we'll make them whoever we want. Because we don't respect these characters. We don't respect the source material. We don't respect the fan base. We have no respect to us. It is simply a commodity to print money. That is all they see it as, right?
Right.
So if you say it's racism, then that is gatekeeping language to try and shut the conversation down because once again, they work off the theory that normal people would be like, well, I'm not racist, so I'm not gonna get involved in this.
Right.
But it's too late. It's too late because we've had this for so many years. We've been gaslit for so many fucking years. It just means that you don't want to fucking defend the fact that it's an established character. Now then, I found the post of the baguette. He's been getting some shit from different people. So this is the wait, did I find it? Hold on. No, wrong one. God damn it, I went back to the original one. Wait, hold on. Wait, where is it? Hold on. I had it a minute ago. Right, so this is okay. Here we go. Right, so this is the weirdo that went immediately to the insults. Now this just shows you how full of shit it is. Okay, so this is the person that said, fat incel. By the way, Chat's mum's gonna be gutted that I'm incel. It's Chat's mum. You ain't getting it anymore. Sorry, sweetheart. But look, this is the account that it came from. Right? This is the account it came from. But it is a account? Not bot account, but when it's not your original account, you go onto another account. Hey?
Sock account?
Yeah, it's a sock account. So this is clearly a sock account. And look at this. It's fucking it's AI. It's not even fucking real.
Not real. Yes.
It's not even fucking real.
Oh,
this is this guy's soy cock fantasy of a fucking what he wants to look like. Right? So this isn't even fucking real. It's AI. It's it's fucking AI generated, right?
Yeah.
So this is an AI generated fucking alt account, sock account. The cry had a good cry. Now he's getting hammered. Is that as is the epitome of incel culture? Right. Yes. By the way, the incel culture that I represent is people in the chat who are mostly married with children.
Right. Right.
Yeah. My customer base, my audience, whatever you want to call them, 99.6% over the age of 18.
Yeah.
Right. Only a fucking virgin talks about fucking incel culture. Only somebody who's never felt the fucking warm embrace of a woman or the soft touch on your skin talks about fucking incel culture because it's projection. And this is why you fucking mute this shit because these are fucking just dog shit accounts.
They created an account right in the middle of the summer of love as well.
Yeah, it's just enjoying May 2020, 37 followers. It's just fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it's all fake and gay.
It's just all fake and gay with your fake and gay fucking face. Your AI fucking because these are ballless cowards that won't engage you on their real accounts.
Well, yeah, it's look. these again. I don't find the conversation any different than I can understand why people would be exhausted. As I can understand when someone's like, "Oh man, I'm fucking tired of talking about this shit," but it doesn't mean we're over with this shit.
Right? That's Eric. You bring up a good point, right? Because the day we go silent is the day they overrun us.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's the problem. That's why we can't stay quiet.
I agree with that.
That's why we have to keep on harping on, because we have to make sure that they're fully aware that this ain't gonna go away.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This isn't.
It's the reality. It's harsh, but it's real.
That's it. It's done. We're capitulating.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of can our browbeating beat your browbeating?
At this point,
that's what it is. Can our retardation overcome your fucking autism? You know, it's like that's what. Yeah, and it's just like no, our fucking autism. We're just gonna carry on going, mate.
That's pretty much where we're at. But
pretty much.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I see these stories continue to pop up, and I'm like, guys, what are you seeing that I'm not? Where you believe? And this is a genuine question. Maybe people in the chat can answer me on this. But I don't know what these people see that gives them the idea that it's over with or on a steep decline. Like what gives you that idea?
Do you think they actually care? They don't care. This isn't about this, right? For us,
yeah, I mean, yeah,
it's about our characters. For them, it's about their ideology.
Yeah. So
it's different. They don't care about these fucking characters. If they all got fucking changed, let's say Batman, Bruce Wayne, everyone's fucking black and gay now, right? Every fucking character in DC is black and gay. What would they do? Would they be like, yes, we won, we finally defeat? No, they'd be like, right, who's next? Who's next? What next? Hold on, I just got to watch fucking Hassan Piker or some other fucking retard on the internet and find out what my position's meant to be. What am I meant to be thinking now? What's my position? Oh, we're going after that. Okay. And boom, there they go. They're fucking parasitic. Just absolutely. Parasites.
Perfect way to describe them. Absolutely.
And the way that you fucking deal with parasites is you fucking nuke that fucking virus.
Well, I think that, like my man's here in the chat is saying that he thinks the pendulum is swinging the other way. I do believe that there are more people aware of what's going on and thus being against what's going on. But I guess, to be more accurate in what we're saying is that the folks that are in control, especially with entertainment in Hollywood, I don't exactly believe that they are like they care about that. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't seen anything with regards to their action. So the public opinion or general opinion, not necessarily the entire public's opinion, but the general opinion can start to shift. Where people are a little more tired of this. Cause I know personally people that maybe thought I was a little crazy when back in, 2016, 2017, when I was talking about what was going on and they thought I was losing my mind, have now come around to saying, yeah, man, it's crazy how everything's turning gay and all this other shit. But again,
it is.
Well, yeah, it's the truth. So there's more people that are pointing this out and see it. Great. But
Snoop Dogg.
That doesn't, yeah, people are seeing it like, yeah, goddamn, everything's gay and fake. But what has not still changed though is those folks that are producing the movies, that are bankrolling the movies, that are producing the shows, casting for the shows, writing the shows. I haven't seen any sort of meaningful adjustment to how they approach entertaining people and how they
not in the mainstream. No,
I haven't seen anything.
Not in the mainstream.
No, that's specifically what I'm talking about. The mainstream, I haven't seen anything. So that's why I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't quite get with the cope of it's over. We're fine. We're winning, and in a sense that I don't know, Hollywood is now going to start to fucking get it. I just don't see that happening, guys.
I see more people speaking out for sure, and I see more people sick of this shit. So normies are waking up, absolutely are, but it's gonna take a long time, and I don't give a flying fuck if it gets to the point where Disney can no longer fucking bankroll stuff, but that won't come because they've got too much money. Yeah. But I don't give a shit if Disney keep pumping out this woke fucking crap, this absolute fucking dog shit.
Right.
Because ultimately all they're doing is hurting them fucking selves. Look at Marvel right now. Nothing. Fantastic Four's lost money. Everything's fucking losing money. The only things that have made money since the beginning of Phase 4 are fucking Deadpool and Wolverine and Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Everything else has lost fucking money. Especially now that we got the real production budgets for things like Doctor Strange and Thor, Love and Thunder and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're just not, they're not making money. Has it stopped them from throwing hundreds upon hundreds of millions at TV shows that are just an absolute waste? No. Has it stopped them from pumping out all the fucking dog shit characters from all new, all different Marvel? No. They don't give two flying fucks. They'll go down with this shit. Fuck them. I don't care. So here we go. Let's just pivot. So we're sort of pivoting, but we're kind of on the same thing. It's like this weird shit. This guy here, by the way, look, this is going to count. Don't go after this guy, people. Not this one. The other one, you can do what the fuck you want with because it's a soccer count piece of shit. But don't go after this one. He's expressing an opinion. I think it's fucking stupid, but whatever. So this guy, he's only got 2,000 fucking followers, but just by putting this, by the way, with no hashtags, no @, no nothing.
It's fishy business.
15,000 likes, and this is
it's fishy business.
This is in 3 hours. 15,000 likes in 3 hours.
It's fishy.
The bot farms are working overtime. Now, I'm not saying that this guy's bot farming.
No, that's not how it works. Generally,
it doesn't work like that.
No, that's not how it works.
People attaching the bot farm. Yeah.
Bingo. That's not how it works. What people don't understand that it's not necessarily the poster that's part of the smoke and mirrors.
The bot chain or whatever. Yeah, because
right.
The announcement's been made. Man of Tomorrow, not Man of Steel. That was the film that did much more money than Superman by James Gunn.
Have you seen the cope? Hold on, before we get started.
Yeah.
Have you seen the cope now? All of a sudden that people are now talking about, and while I totally understand where people are coming from, they're being a little disingenuous. Because now folks are saying, I saw same thing. One of these posts, like guy has, a couple of thousand followers, post gets 200,000 likes. And what he was saying was that he thought that the worst thing happened was when people, because it showed the meme where the guys popping champagne and all that shit.
Oh, yeah, with Superman at the bottom. Yeah.
And it showed all the films that were in front of it. And that were in the superhero realm. Not only that, also by the same company, right? In NBC. Yeah. And they're now saying, well, basically that the box office in itself doesn't matter. It doesn't speak to the quality. And this is the arrogance. Why? Again, okay. I do believe that things need to be looked at in context, and multiple things can be true. Okay. So while yes, it's not a direct one-to-one that just because something makes a lot of money means that it's the greatest thing on earth. On the other hand, and I say this as a guy that owns a company, right? On the other hand, when the customers speak, they speak, right? And it's a very humbling experience when you have to come to realization. I've learned this harshly in music, especially that, look, you might think you're the shit. You might think you're brilliant. You might think you're the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah,
but that doesn't mean that the customers think that as well. And ultimately, whose opinion is the right one, right? Are we supposed to say that? Well, no, this tiny group of people who are the upper echelon, the talented tenth, in the words of W.B. Du Bois, the talented tenth, right? That are that possess all the intellect to determine what movie is truly good, right? They're the ones that get to describe that, and no matter how much money, where it makes $1 billion or whether it makes zero, they're the ones that say that. And I just think that's a dangerous kind of opinion, let's say, or position rather, to adopt.
It's trend towards. Cope.
Yeah, that's
That's all it is.
Well, that's
right, Eric.
Really,
those same people that said that if this did 700 million, they'd be going, "Fuck the Snyderverse, we smashed the Snyderverse."
You're not wrong.
And then the Snyder fans would be like,
wrong.
"Yeah, but if you just for inflation, it's actually done 930 million, not 700 million." And then it goes and beats the 930 million. It hits $1 billion. It goes, "Yes, the Snyderverse has been." Those are the same people. They are disingenuous fucking cope merchants.
That's my point.
The film was fucking shit. It was shit. If it was a great Superman movie, a lot more people would have gone. And you can't say, well, the cinemas changed or anything like that, because Deadpool Wolverine did 1.4 odd billion fucking dollars.
Oppenheimer ain't even a goddamn superhero.
Oppenheimer, just shy of $1 billion. Lilo and Stitch did over $1 fucking billion.
Fucking Jurassic Park. Look at that. It's just
855 million right now. And that is fucking dog crap. Utter dog shit. I know. I saw it. Chat's mum wouldn't speak to me for fucking 3 days. So, yes. Do you know who spoke at the cinema? The fucking audience spoke. Because people that went to see it clearly didn't go back again. And families that went to see it clearly didn't think it was worth sending the families there again. And as regards to the Fantastic Four, well, families didn't even give a shit about that. So it is pure cope. But this tweet is just so interesting. Number one, it's clearly been bot farmed fuck because it's gone up 2 fucking thousand since I brought up the fucking tweet. Since I brought it fucking up, it's gone up 2,000.
Yeah, it's
botted to absolute fuck. Oh, and by the way, did all the social media love for Superman translate to box office? No.
I mean, we've seen that in with so many other movies.
It doesn't. This doesn't translate to money. Never has, never fucking will.
Yeah.
So here you go. Superman 2025. Supergirl 2026. Superman 2, Man of Tomorrow 2027. We fucking won. And I responded with what exactly do you think he won? Legit question. What exactly?
I don't know if they thought like the studio was going to shut down or something. Like after...
No. Warner Brothers ain't going to fucking shut down.
Yeah.
What exactly have you won? You've got the DCU, and so far it's Superman. You know, you're gonna have 4 films out, and it's gonna be Superman, Supergirl, Clayface, Superman. That doesn't sound like that isn't the plan that James Gunn fucking talked about from the get-go. Remember how it was going to be Superman, The Authority, Batman Brave and the Bold. Then there was going to be, what was it, fucking, what was the other next film after that? Is some other fucking weird film after that. And then the 5th film, I think, was going to be Supergirl. Yeah, but it's not. It's all, where you going? You're going fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
No. What happens when Supergirl fucking tanks at the cinema? What then? You're gonna have that Superman lost money at the cinema. You're gonna have Supergirl lost some money at the cinema. How are you fucking winning? Just objectively, Superman has got off to a fucking forget Superman. The DCU has got off to a horrendous start. Peacemaker, which is on these streaming services, isn't even fucking charting in the fucking viewerships. It's not even hitting the top 10. This is not a great start.
Yeah. I think you can look at it objectively that, yeah, it wasn't.
I'm telling you right now, they're going to push the Batman into this. That's what they're going to do. That's going to be to me. This is my prediction. The twist at the end of the Batman 2 is there's going to be a post-credit scene where Corn Sweat Superman turns up or something. Somebody from the Gunverse turns up, and it's going to be like, oh my god, this is the Batman for fucking Gunn's universe. Because James Gunn, if the Batman is now going into production, it's filming April of next year, so it's going to come out most likely late to 2027. And if it's even delayed, then it's going to be.
I was just about to say. I think if they're starting next year, that's 2028 at best.
Where's Guns? You can't make it. What happens if he puts his in production now? You can't do that.
Right.
Because then you're gonna have 2 Batman movies coming out at the same fucking time.
Yeah.
This whole thing's fucking fucked.
That's a good point.
Give it. I'm telling you, give it 3 fucking years. He'll be walking. He'll be fucking walking.
Damn, that's unfortunate, man. Being a DC guy, obviously, you hate to see it, but
I know. I want good stuff. I want good DC stuff. Peacemaker is an absolute pile of shit. It's the worst TV show I've seen in 10 fucking years. I'm not even being hyperbolic. It's horrible. It's written by somebody, and it's written by James Gunn. It's written by somebody who fucking hates classic traditional superheroes. Everything's got to be a fucking 14-year-old boy edgelord fucking wank fest. You know, that's what it feels like. Superman, I thought, was a terrible film. I gave it 5 out of 10, and I adjusted it down to 4.
We were live
adjusting. Yeah,
back when he adjusted his score.
Now I think I'm down to 3, possibly 2.5.
He talked himself down from his official review.
Yeah, I was there. I did my official review straight out of the cinema. Gave it a 5 out of 10. 2 days later, I was doing afternoon tea with Az. I was going through all my thoughts on the fucking thing. Mikey Gusler, God bless his fucking heart. Good man, like him. He says to us, Az, the way that you fucking describe this film does not sound like a 5 out of 10. Does not. There's Mikey Gusler just popping up in the chat.
Shout out, Mike.
Does not sound like a film that is mid. And I was like, do you know what, Mikey? You're absolutely correct. I'm actually adjusting my score from a 5 down to a 4. Should have probably gone for 3, but never mind, you know, because I'm never going to see that fucking film again.
That's unfortunate, man. Yeah, I mean, I think you can be objective. It doesn't matter whether you like or dislike the DC universe. I think everybody can agree they didn't go into it with the anticipation that it was going to make significantly less than a previous Superman. Like, who does that for the first fucking film of the universe? Like, I don't think that was ever the case. So while I understand, you know, you want more superhero comic book, especially material, and in order for that material to be, I guess, thoroughly produced in abundance, then it has to be doing. You think that it would have to be doing decently. So I think maybe in doing so, you trick yourself into, like, you know, maybe coping or just a tad. But I think by any metric, objectively, not subjectively looking at this, that there's no way that you can really spin this as some like victory, at least from with all what was on the line. This is launching this new universe, or in some capacity, first big movie at least in this universe, and it just, for whatever reason, I mean, as is given his reasons for sure, but for whatever reason, it just, people didn't respond. People just it was
a mess of a film. It was messy. It was a mess of a film with way too many characters that normies would have no fucking clue who they were. There wasn't any world building at all. It felt like we'd walked into the second film of a 3-film trilogy, or the second film, and we've completely missed out on the first one, where it sets up its world, sets up its universe. And I keep having to stress there's a difference between world building and doing an origin story. They are 2 very different things. Not asking for another origin story, you know, just a 2-minute fucking breakdown at the beginning would have been fine, but you need to build your world up. And there was no fucking world building there at all. We were just given text, for fuck's sake. The Superman's just lost his first fucking fight ever. And then he just, like, gets dragged back to the Fortress of Solitude and immediately starts making fucking jokes. Had no effect on him whatsoever. None. What effect does that have on him? What happens when you're the Man of fucking Steel and you lose a fight? Nothing. You complain that Crypto's making fucking kennels in the Fortress of Solitude. Like, what the fuck am I watching? You got the fucking engineer that can fly faster than fucking Superman.
He might adjust his score again, man. He's talking himself.
He's going down to 1. It was terrible. I daren't watch it again, because if I do watch it again, it's probably going to end up being a fucking 2. But the whole timeline's fucked up because in this universe, the Suicide Squad is canon, and in the Suicide Squad, Bloodsport was arrested because he fucking shot Superman and put him in hospital with a kryptonite bullet. But that Superman they're referring to is not David Cornsweet. It can't be because he'd only just lost his first fight in this film. And Superman can't be set before the Suicide Squad because because Peacemaker's set after Superman, where Rick Flag Sr. is after fucking Peacemaker because he killed his fucking son in the Suicide Squad. So his fucking thing is all over the fucking place. Fucking idiots. But it shows exactly what it is. Just lack of care, lack of attention, not getting it. As long as James Gunn gets his fucking James Gunnisms, and as long as James Gunn makes sure his fucking wife and his brother are employed, then he's all right, Jack. I tell you what, if we get another fucking Suicide Squad, fuck it, I'll be the one committing fucking suicide.
Oh man, it is.
I'm already dead on the inside. It don't matter.
It is unfortunate. Yeah, I do wonder what happens in that boardroom or meeting when the numbers come back and they have to, if you're if you're in that position, you got to address it honestly. There's no, front facing, you can say whatever the fuck you want. You can parade around, say this is the greatest thing in the world, but you have to face the reality behind the scenes, which is it's. I want to have those conversations.
Don't you think the fact that the next movie that they've announced is the sequel to Superman speaks volumes? Because it means they just have nowhere else to go.
Well, they don't. I think that they have nowhere else to start. I think more accurately, and I don't know how do you even get to that point. It's DC. You have a bunch of you have an endless amount of characters, but when you don't really have a plan, and maybe that's what if anything has been revealed as, is that there were.
But the plan's completely changed. The plan is completely changed from when.
Maybe there wasn't one though. Maybe it was a.
No, but the one he said, the one that he went in front of the camera and said.
But maybe that was a ruse. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe that was I guess to some capacity it's a plan. But to abandon it, I don't want to say they've completely abandoned it, but they've made some adjustments, it seems. I guess to be fair, you kind of have to. If you're not in a position that you expected to be with the movie being out, or the reception, I totally get that. But on the other hand, it's like it's less to me that they have nowhere to go. It's more they don't have anywhere to start, or at least the plan didn't consider that. Because look, you're launching a universe, especially. I'm not saying they need to copy Marvel. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I think what worked for them initially is universal, right? In that it could be applied to really any universe. Okay, you have these ambitions to have this interconnected universe cinematically, right? Which is a tall order in that of itself.
Yeah.
You have to have places to start, like multiple places to start. That's what they did so well, right? What Marvel did so well. Well, you had Iron Man and you had the Hulk, and you had all these other things going on. So it's less that they have nowhere to go. It's more that they don't have anywhere to start where they feel like they have to immediately follow up with a Superman. Now, again, anybody that's a fan of DC says, how the fuck, what do you mean? Where's the Wonder Woman film? Where's the Batman?
Let me read out James Gunn's original slate.
Yeah.
Okay. So Creature Commandos anime. We've had that. There's another season coming. Nobody fucking watched it.
I forget that actually came. If you would have said that was about to come out, I would have been like, okay, cool. I had no idea that was already a thing.
No, it's come out. Nobody fucking watched it. Like 300,000 of people watched it or some shit. Waller, a spin-off from Peacemaker with Viola Davis returning as Amanda Waller. That's gone. Superman Legacy that got called Superman. That's come out. Lanterns TV series. Oh, fucking hell. This is coming out. maybe the only thing that might be good, the only thing that interested me at the whole announcement, anyway, The Authority movie. By the way, Lantern's TV show, not movie, TV show. The Authority movie not coming out. Paradise Lost, a Game of Thrones style drama set on Themyscira, not coming out. Brave and the Bold, Batman movie. Remember the third movie not coming out. It's not even close. Not even fucking close. The Batman sequel, which isn't even in this universe, starts filming April of next year. Booster Gold TV series not coming out. Scrapped. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Next film now. Next film. And it's just called Supergirl. The Woman of Tomorrow bit has been given to Superman for a sequel. Superman, Woman of Tomorrow. That is his thing. So how much of that has been scrapped? How much of that is not coming out? A lot. And now what have we got? Superman. We're going to have Supergirl, Clayface, and then Superman 2.
Like I said, I think it's less that they don't have anywhere to go. They just didn't have anywhere to start. I think that...
No, do you know what they did? Do you know what they did have to start with? They had somebody that was positioned as the head of Warner, DC Universe for Warner, that if you were going to take that fucking job, you said everything else is scrapped. Everything is scrapped, right? There's no Batman 2. There's no Joker 2. There's none of this. It's all fucking scrapped. Unless it was in, or in production. Joker 2 would have been production. It's all scrapped. I need a fresh fucking slate to work from. I need to be able to take whatever characters I need from DC to create my universe.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
That's what the logical thing.
If you want me to do this, otherwise it's going to be a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
But what happens? What did we fucking say? Superman underperforms at the cinema. What are they going to do? They're going to smash that fucking Batman into fucking production. What happens? The Batman 2 immediately goes into fucking production.
Crazy,
what a fucking surprise.
That's kind of crazy when you think about that. I mean, we did call it.
Anyway,
we did call it.
I ain't enough of this shit. I ain't enough of this shit. It's all fucking bollocks in it. It's all fucking dog shit in it. It's just crap. But hey, go watch Peacemaker. See some cocks and fucking hairy fannies that haven't seen a raisin ear it for fucking 15 years because it's this. Oh my god, it's fucking, that show is dog shit. Snacks with a $2 is free the as. Tuppence a bail. Thank you. Appreciate the bail fund.
You got to get a bail fund going. You got to get a notebook for the bail fund, man.
Yeah. Bail fund. Yeah. If you want to fucking, support the bail fund, vest goal at $200. Krog based with a 20 Swedish says, look, Scarlett's playing banjo on JW Rebirth poster. Jurassic World Rebirth. Okay. Okay, dude. As is Wonky Eyebrow with a £5 says, well done on Norfolker again, Eric. Great gym tune. It's on my playlist. And congrats to whoever the other guy is. As nice to see you getting back to the health grind. Yes.
Yeah, man, I watch his videos every day, man.
Yeah, it's been good stuff.
Become a member if you have not. You get some good stuff.
Yeah. You get the daily endless accountability videos for members only. Members only.
You're missing out if you're not a member, man.
Ivan 50 gifted. Only joking. Ivan with a $5 says, did you hear the UK wanted backdoor access on iPhones? Yes. Until the US told them to knock it off. The fact that Vice President JD Vance had to step in is crazy. There's been a few American politicians who have contacted the UK to say, what the fuck are you doing over there? But it won't matter for shit. They don't care.
Yeah.
They're fucking Keir Starmer is a WAF fuckboy. He bends over and has the WAF fuck him up his ass because that's how he likes it. He likes the WAF in his fucking colon, where they fucking live. He's a puppet, a spineless, cowardly, traitorous, treasonous puppet. Chris B with a $5 says, if they ban the St. George's flag, us Americans give you permission to start using our Gadsden flag in its place. Don't step on me.
Nice.
Yeah. They'll probably get up. They'll probably be in arrest as well. Don't worry about it.
That's true.
Brian McCann has been a member for 46 months. Thank you, Brian. 46. Long time there, dude. Thank you, mate. G Mort, even with a £10, said, here's another tenner for the bail as out the jail fund. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Remember, though, with the comedian, his bail condition was don't go online, don't go on X, don't go on social media, don't talk, don't have an opinion. You're censored.
Yeah.
Don't have an opinion. Due to our 2023 Online Safety Act and our nebulous fucking wording of it, we'll just make something up to charge you with, because that could be construed as hate speech. Eric, I'm not even kidding here. There was an old man at a restaurant who was hearing impaired, an old man, and his waiter was brown, and his waiter said something, and he said, "Can you speak up, please?" Because he's fucking partially deaf. They called the police. The police came to speak to the old man, and it's all captured on phone.
That is fucking crazy.
And they said, "Oh, we heard that you said speak English." He said, "No, I said speak up." And his wife's there going, "He's partially deaf. He can't hear. But I mean, congratulations to the doctor that called the police, by the way.
That is fucking nuts, bro.
They must have been doing a shift at the fucking restaurant before their time at the clinic.
Rocket science, yeah.
Have a nobody, the hate monger with the $2 says, Plandemic needed a permission slip to go to work.
It was crazy. Like I said, it was. I was in Texas, specifically in the area that didn't care about any of that shit. And it's kind of crazy to think about that in the country that I lived in, people were experiencing that. That's fucking crazy to me, still to this day. And nobody paid for their crimes, especially Fauci.
He got a pardon. He got a pardon. He got a pardon, not from Biden, because Biden wasn't in his
he wasn't
to know what fucking day of the week it was.
Yeah.
But all of the fucking people behind the scenes that were using him as the puppet, they're all fucking signing off left, right, and center. There've never been that many pardons in the history of fucking America. I don't think there was more in that sphere of pardons than if you collectively added up all the other pardons over the fucking history of America.
Quite a bit of them. Quite a bit.
Yeah. Why are pharmaceutical companies getting pardons? Why? Oh, now that it's coming out that they carry health risks. Okay. But it was us. It was us that was speaking out. They were getting fucking pulled off social media and banned, and fucking PayPal and all this fucking taken away, and Patreon fucking stuff. Oh yeah. You're the good guy. You're on the right side of history.
Yeah, right.
You're on the right
They're
side
the good
of history. There, fuck boys.
That's for sure.
Yeah. He's sure it's going to work out real good for you.
Yeah.
Have a nobody hate monger has also been a member for 11 months. Have a thank you. Ivan with a $20 says the liberal white whammon problem probably supports the Mexican cartels in hopes of Minecrafting Trump. I talked to a man in Argentina. He wants Trump to Minecraft cartels. These liberal white women don't live in reality at all. No, of course they don't. They're fucking mental.
Yeah.
Tapped in the fucking Swede. That's what they are. Scotty's been a member for 30 months. Scotty, thank you. Johnny's has been a member for 15 months. Says, who the fuck pitched this show? And who the fuck greenlit it? Was it a holdover from the COVID era that got shut out too late? You're boring. Fuck off.
I just think you're getting more of the same shit that we've been getting. I just don't think they've learned anything.
No. Chris B with a $5 says, if this movie was real life, those extremists would turn out to be different groups of glowies trying to instigate each other into criminal acts.
Yep.
Well, yeah,
Especially
it'd be
if
FBI.
she's part of FBI.
Yeah, it'd be FBI or CIA.
Yeah, for sure.
That's who it'd be in reality.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, that's who it would be in reality.
Yeah.
And there's trying to get some guys just like, dude, I'm a fucking florist. Why you come around here trying to tell me to do? Do you want to cause an insurrection? No, dude, I'm just trying to sell me fucking plants, isn't it? What you doing? Feds, fuck off, Fed. Fucking feds. Oh my god. It was so funny when they got called Fed and they're just there. Like anyone who isn't a fucking Fed, legitimately in the Fed, and somebody's like, Connie, go, oh, fuck off, I'm not a Fed, But I do this because da 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 da, They'd actually fucking challenge them because they'd have a position to talk from.
Yeah.
But the fact that they just stood there with their fucking balls in their hand, the other guy's balls in their fucking hand, caught fucking literally fucking ball-handed. Dude, nobody's believing your fucking shit. Josh Kelsey with a $20. Josh, thank you.
Says nothing.
Ivan with another 20 says, I guess the Western entertainment has moved on from portraying black people as thieves to portraying his how do I pronounce that?
I haven't really portraying
his Zoniacs as illegals. I don't even know how to pronounce that properly. As a Hispanic man, I hate it. As for Takers North, Trump lets up those deportation numbers. It's just as
I think he meant Hispanics.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. He's meant to be Hispanic, but he stuck an O in it. Okay. I was like, oh my God, is this like some intellectual word I don't have a clue about? Which admittedly is a lot.
Yeah, plenty of those.
Julius Norbert with us, 8 Australians says, congrats to ads for the 2-year anniversary of publicly humiliating himself and undermining any legit anti-identity politics argument. Well, that's a load of bollocks then, isn't it? Isn't it? That's a load of absolute fucking bollocks because it was a wake-up call to a lot of people. And what's happened since then? The Western gaming industry, the people have continued to do that. Their games have failed miserably. And meanwhile, we've got a rise in the East of video games. So I'm sorry that I fucking broke you, but show me on the Starfield rant where I fucking made you cry.
There's more people talking about
more importantly,
talking about fucking Starfield.
More importantly, thank you for the money.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You pay to gaslight yourself, which is great. Sorry, rent-free. 2 more years rent-free, bud. Thanks for the cash. 1992 space movie with a membership for 17 says, guys, I'm pretty sure the casting directors made a mistake casting Jim Gordon. They might be dyslexic and read the description wrong. Sure.
Gotcha.
Got him. Britt Cormier with a 50.
Woo.
$50. I know this is DC and not Marvel, but as you are wrong, they do not change characters like J. Jonah Jameson as any other race because he's a loudmouth idiot and they'll always make him a white guy. We all know it's true. No, they have. Like Perry White, for example, is now black. So Perry White has been changed in the last 2 sets of movies. They changed him in Man of Steel and they kept him black in James Gunn's Superman. So Perry White, for example, has been turned black. Aqualad was turned black and gay, dating some gay, fat, fucking other aqua whale, or just blue whale, I imagine. They're consistent. They changed Batgirl from fucking a red-headed white woman into a black woman. The TV movie got cancelled. No, they're doing it all over the place. If you look, it's all over the fucking place. And Jay Jonah's got a very intriguing look about him, very specific look about him, has been for since the fucking 60s. And they nailed it with the Raimi movies. Just absolutely perfect. Perfect. But if you think that, Ultimate Spider-Man that came out, I was enjoying it. And then they decided, we're going to make Black Cat black. And that to me wasn't, not because I hate black people or anything. Fucking hell, I'll do a show with one for fuck's sake, retards. But the fact that their statement of intent was we're not keeping the characters as they should be.
Right.
We're going to still fucking play stupid DI games. And again, it's so tone fucking deaf. We've had, I mean, I've heard you talk about this before, and I'm pretty sure we most likely had discussions about it. But, you know, every character at one point that was black had black in front of it.
Yeah.
So it's like Black Lightning, Black Panther, you know, Black Manta. There was all Black Manta. There's all these kind of fucking things that was just going black. Now, the character that the race change is Black Cat to black. And I was just
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah,
That's wild.
I'm fucking done. So they do it all the time, dude. They do it all the fucking time.
Yeah.
And but apparently comics are good now. That's what I heard.
Never been better.
Well-read comics with a $5 says Shout Young Ripper
Shout
and
out.
the Incredible As. Thank you, Well-read comics. I think it's been shout out. I'll add you out.
Shout out.
Mikey Gustler, the $5 is I know you don't like BVS as, but the beginning where they show the montage of Bruce Wayne's origin, I thought was very good without the whole film. No, I was fine with that. I actually thought it was really good myself. In actual fact, I think the first half hour of BVS is pretty good. I remember sat there in the cinema after half an hour going, be like, you know, I've heard this is not a great film and whatnot. So I was like, the first half hour was pretty good. I liked the opening segment with the origin story. I thought it was very well done. And I really liked the Bruce Wayne in Metropolis bit. I thought that was really good. You know, it really kind of did have those sort of 9/11-ish vibes about it, which was still very much in the zeitgeist at that time. So that there are parts of the film that I like, and I understand what James Gunn. Oh my God, I understand what Zack Snyder was trying to do in terms of his narrative. I don't think he implemented it well, though. That's the problem. I thought he did it very poorly because he tried to merge all these great stories that don't come together. And it made for a very messy fucking film. Very messy film. So yeah, I do like that origin. But that's all you need to do is like, boom, in, out, put the fucking kettle on. That's all you need to do with it.
Yeah.
Now, then there was nothing wrong in the opening credits of James Gunn Superman. There'd be nothing wrong if while the credits were going up, instead of just having a fucking wall of text come up every fucking crap, if you just had this little segment of the fucking ship leaving Krypton, even if it's just like animated, the Krypton blowing up, the ship flying through space, landing, the Kents picking up, boom, and then it goes into the live action element and bang. We've caught you up in 2 fucking minutes. Bang, bish bash bosh. No, we wanted to wall of fucking text you with crap. Mikey with another $5 says it's official now. Sophie Turner will star as Lara Croft in the Amazon series with Phoebe Waller-Bridge as showrunner and Shogun director for directing. Well, it's fucked. I mean, I think it's a terrible casting for a start. Sophie Turner and Phoebe Waller-Bridge is fucking dog shit.
Simple and plain enough. There you have it.
Eric, if there's anything about that you're unclear of, you let me know.
All right, gotcha.
Yeah,
I got you.
I'll be happy to try and explain.
That.
You know,
appreciate that willingness. For sure.
No, hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. Dave Poole has been a member for 30 months. Dave Poole, thank you. Appreciate you. TJ Crink with a $5 says just got back from the grocery shopping. Saw 2 carpet munchers in the wild. Jeez. Fighting over yellow or red corn. Red corn won. Okay. Great story.
Jesus.
Mike has bad knees with a 6-month membership. Mike, thank you very much. And Julius, thank you for another $8, which I won't read out because you think you've had enough attention, but I'm happy to take your coin. Thank you very much indeed. So there we go. We're all caught up. Eric, before we go, anything that you would like to plug, sir?
Yeah, The Horseman #2. Go pre-order that right now. We also, of course, just launched the definitive, the first of the definitive various series that we're going to be doing. We got the definitive ISOM, which collects issues 1 through 3. So the ISOM ill-advised arc. You know, get that both softcover and hardcover. Of course, we also have this lovely binder that's a part of that as well. So grab, everybody's wanted this for the cards. You can go grab that right now. We also, of course, have the action figure, McFarlane Toys, Norfolk Glorious Death closing next week. Ribbazine #5 is also live. As far as myself, I'll try to do some streams this upcoming week. Of course, soon enough, I'll give you guys the exact date. But our man's Dan Vask and I will be streaming and reacting to the reactions. Yeah, reacting to the reactions. Yes, so what we'll be doing. So, yeah, come holler at us.
Nice. Tomorrow, probably I'm gonna do some gaming tomorrow, chat.
Let's go.
I'm gonna get I'm either gonna get back on. I might have to do a poll, but I'm either gonna go on to Cronus, which might be in early access, or I forgot. Mikey's saying I forgot his member chat. Hold on, Mikey. Or I'm gonna do second part of Hell Is Us, and probably Hell Is Us because that was really good fun. So we might go back to Hell Is Us tomorrow because I'm enjoying that and I really like that. Mikey Gusser, sorry, Mikey, with the 29 months, says people are trying to say this proves that Superman succeeded, which is false. They are doing this to cover their failure, and of course, Angry Joe's already shilling for it. Failure incoming. Look, you can gaslight as much as you want. It's not going to change reality because gaslighting exists out of reality. That's the whole point of you having to gaslight. So look, you can whack it into production immediately. Great. No, the film was to say mixed received would be, I think, very, very much fine. Poorly received in most cases. I think so. Considering it barely, it could even beat the fucking Superman film from 12 fucking years ago. Right? You've got Supergirl coming next. If that bombs miserably, which I could see, I can see that film barely getting 400.
Oof.
I can see that. I can see it though. I can see it. Clayface, that's going to be such a weird one to call because normies don't know who fucking Clayface is. So that has to have some major hook to it. To try and get people to talk people into the cinema for that. And if Supergirl's a pile of shit, then it might be like, no thanks, but no thanks, we're already done. And then Superman 2 Superman Man of Tomorrow, Woman of Tomorrow, whatever he's calling it, coming out. I'd say the law of diminishing returns on a sequel, because it's not like this is a sequel. This is coming off a massively popular film, so this could actually elevate the sequel because people are so excited. No. So it's you can gaslight all you want. People can gaslight all they want and say, yes, it's a success, it's a massive success. Doesn't change reality.
True.
Doesn't put any more bums in seats.
No, it does not. Never has. Never has.
Couple more super duper slid in there. Joe Music 931, the $2 says, as I picked up JLA 1 to 7, I need Teen Titans 1 and 2. Nice. Nice.
Joe Music.
Yeah, pick up Mike Grail's, like I said, pick up Mike Grail's Green Arrow run, though. That is fucking amazing stuff, though. That's really good. Snacks with the $2 says, because he wants something a little bit different. Snacks with the $2 says, play back to the dawn for prison life training. Yeah, when I'm in the clink. Massive thank you to everyone who came to watch today. Mods, thank you so much indeed for giving up your free time. Everybody who super chatted, remembered, gifted memberships, thank you for supporting the channel. I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. Until then, you take care. Goodbye, Belubu.
Peace.